Hi Nick, it's Chris Reed here from Art SEO. Look, I've put together this short video audit to just point out a few things that you can do with your website to really increase your rankings. So the first thing I've done is gone over to Google and typed in site colon and your domain name. And here we can see all of the pages that you have indexed in Google. And the first thing it points out to me is that you've got your brand name and then what you do. So unless your brand is really super strong and that's going to get people clicking on the search result and choosing you, then it's much better to have what you do and then who you are, because people are searching for a problem, right? They're looking for a web designer in Perth. So if the title tag says web designer in Perth, it's the solution to their problem and then who you are. And so yeah, I'd flip that around and you'll do a lot better. Also, pages like this privacy policy. So Google sees that as the second most authoritative page on your website based on your site structure, and your privacy policy is not even a page that you really want to rank. So you could de-index that, or certainly work on your site structure to have that further down, and more importantly, things like your blog or your pricing up higher. So that and another thing is that it really appears like you can see there's 10 pages of results here. For the authority of your website, you've got way too many pages, because basically how Google works is based on your how much authority you have based from links from other websites, and that gets spread across all of the different pages that you have. And so the more pages you have, less authority goes to each one, and the harder it is for them to rank. So if you removed a lot of the pages that you have, you'll actually go up in the rankings. And so if I look here in SEMRush, we can see that, you're not getting a whole lot of traffic. But you can see here there's 346 keywords that you rank for, but only generating 7 visitors. That means that you've got all the content for them. They're just not on page 1 where they're getting any search traffic. And so we can see here's the keywords, and here's the position, and you can see that very quickly you fall off page 1. You've got a few on there, but then off it goes. And so there's all of these other keywords that you rank quite well for, like this one here, web logo. You're number 15, and that's worth $14 per click, and that's US dollars. And there's a whole bunch of other ones like this one, newsletter email. You're number 23, electronic newsletter, and that's $7 per click and $5 per click if you were to buy that traffic from Google AdWords. In fact, there's some really, really expensive one. Let's order it by cost per click. So you can see here, SMS text service, you're number 79, and that's $32 per click. SMS messaging service, number 35, $30 per click. So really, without even doing anything to your website, if you were just to build your authority up, that'd help you rank for a whole lot more of these keywords. And I can see here with Majestic that your trust flow here, this is basically your authority. It's at 13, which is quite low, compared to your citation flow that's 28. These two numbers should be very close to each other. If they're out by a factor of 10 or 20%, it's really, there's something up. And you can see that that's because you've got a real lot of referring domains, 90, which just aren't very high quality, and they're generating 8,000 backlinks from 90 domains. That's just not good. So I'd say that you've got a lot of backlinks that are actually hurting your rankings. So you probably really want to look into doing a toxic link report, which with 90 domains, it's not going to be too hard. You just look through all the domains and go which ones are good and which ones are bad. Get rid of the bad ones, and your rankings should really improve. So you already know who I am, but just in case you forget, that's me right there, Chris Reed. And so you know what we do. We specialize and work with companies, not only to get them better rankings in the search engines and drive traffic to their websites, but we find the people that are looking for your products and services to get to your website and take action. Because we know at the end of the day that no one cares about search engine rankings, and they don't care about traffic. They care about customers, and so that's exactly what we focus on. So anyway, I hope you found that useful and interesting. If you'd like my help with that, just click the button below. It'll pop up my calendar. Just find a date and time that works for you, book in a call, and we can have a chat. Cool. Well, thank you very much for your time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.